welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today is going to be all about accountability. What I really want to highlight within this lesson concerning accountability and correction is the phrase when people say, it's not what you say, it's how you said it, or it's not what they said, it's how they said it. I really want to highlight that. I want y'all to highlight it with me, okay? Now, why am I going into this? Because if you look outside, if you look on the gram, if you look on Facebook, whatever, all over social media, you see a lot of people that feel like you can't judge me, I'm just living my best life, and all of that stuff. But the whole thing about it is, a lot of times through life, people that we really don't want to hear the truth from, usually be the ones with the truth. Now, I'm not talking about narcissistic people and people that's, abusive, verbally abusive. I'm not talking about people like that. I'm talking about people like your mother. I'm talking about people, sometimes even mom can be narcissist, but I'm talking about those people that say things to you and it hits you right in your spirit, like, because you recognize that it's true. But you probably was like, oh, I don't feel like hearing this right now, or I didn't want this person to say it. And then I feel like people deflect and hide under the umbrella of, okay, well, it's not what they said, it's how they said it. And they feel like that makes them not have to, that allows them to not have to change. When that's not true. It doesn't matter. Me personally, I don't mind correction. Never did. Well, I did when I was a kid. But anyway, I did when I was a kid, but growing up and stuff like that and becoming a young lady, I don't mind it, and I don't mind it coming from people that I'm not looking, me personally, I don't look at the delivery. I look at if it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I vibe with what this person said? I know they said it, and was being an asshole about it, but is it true? And I like that, I like it. And I don't hide under the umbrella of, deflecting that, okay, it's not what they said, it's how they said it. So now you feel like you don't have to change. Don't do that, because I'm telling you how the Most High set up. He will send people that you least expecting to give you wisdom, give you truth, correction. You know what I'm saying? And this world is so shallow to where as though he would be like, and this world is so shallow that the Father would purposely send people that that many would normally reject. That's why when people say, oh, I can't learn nothing from this person if he don't have what I have, you can. You can learn something from everybody. And everyone, there's wisdom inside of everybody. You can learn from that person what not to do in order to succeed. You can learn from that person's mistakes so you don't make those mistakes eventually. You know what I'm saying? But if you never talk to a person, how will you know that what they done been through, so that you can use that as a stepping stone to get to where you got to go and avoid those stumbling blocks. But anyway, my whole thing is, you guys, today is accountability. Today is all about you, correction, getting yourself right, all of us, in every aspect of our life, and not getting offended when the person doesn't show up and be like, hey, baby, you okay? Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, like people think sometimes, even when you tell people that they're overweight or that they may need to get in the gym, everybody take offense so easily nowadays to where so you can't be honest with nobody. That's why the society is stagnant, or either going down. But as you can see, it's not growing. So with that being said, you guys, I said a mouthful. You know how I feel. Let's jump into the scriptures. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. Let's jump in. 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. He said, oh, I like Paul. Paul said, though I be rude in speech, like, I know my delivery is a little, you know, you don't like it. It's a little rough. It's a little tough. But my knowledge is on point, what I'm telling you. Oh, what? What? This is what he said. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge. So that's what I'm saying. And Paul was very wise. Don't be so offended to where as though people, because sometimes people don't know how to communicate, but that don't mean the knowledge that they're bringing and the wisdom that they're bringing and the correction that they're bringing to you is not true. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, and I look back on some of the most harsh deliveries that people deliver to me, talking to me, and I'd be like, wow, like I don't know where I would be without that if I just focused on the delivery. You know what I'm saying? The delivery was shitty, but that message, it changed my life. And I'm telling you, if you listen to people, certain people, the ones that just hit your soul and you vibe with it, it's an undeniable feeling. It will change your life. The Most High is humbling you to see, are you just going to listen to people that's in Gucci or that's in this and that's in that? Or you want to humble yourself and really not reject wisdom and knowledge from anybody, because it can come from anybody. But we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom is made manifest in all things. Don't ever reject wisdom because somebody not showing up with a Birkin bag, or somebody don't have this, or somebody don't have that. That don't have nothing to do. Wisdom is coming from inside. And I'm telling you, you're going to miss out on many opportunities. And I'm telling you, because of my experience, if I hadn't listened to many people who have said things to me that was like real shitty, but it was true. And thank goodness the Father allowed me to hold on to that truth and not the delivery, because it changed my life. Proverbs 18:21, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Yes, death and life are in the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could speak life into you, somebody could speak death into you. But at the end of the day, somebody speaking life into you don't always come with roses and violins playing. It don't come like that. It just don't come like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got to be versatile in the way you receive knowledge and wisdom and understanding. And yeah, I'm telling you, when you don't put a cap on it, because when you put it in your mind how wisdom is supposed to show up to your door, you are not going to get far in life. Because wisdom comes rain, sleet, snow, or hell. Sunshine. That's how wisdom comes. You know what I'm saying? It's packaged differently every time. Proverbs 15:5. A fool despiseth his father's instructions, but he that regardeth reproof is wise. Yes. Don't despise your father's instructions. And the Father sent his instructions and different things for us through other people. You know what I'm saying? Through sweet, people that talk softly, people that's just straight assholes, people that's teachers, people that's short, people that's fat, people that's this, people that's that. Wisdom from the Father, it can come through anybody. Don't put a cap on it, I'm telling you, because you can miss out on your blessing, because it's showing that you shallow. If you like, oh, and the mother and the Father way of the Spirit. So if he's like, he send wisdom through a person that you would never have thought had wisdom for you to deliver to you, and you just shun him off, like, oh, I ain't listening to him. He ain't even got no car. What is that? What that got to do with the wisdom that he got to deliver to you? I'm telling you, don't do that. Proverbs 29:15, the rod and reproof give wisdom. Reproof gives wisdom. Accepting that you're wrong, accepting your fault. You know what I'm saying? Know that you was wrong. And a lot of times, people know we know when we wrong, but we don't like that feeling of being wrong. I don't mind it, but I'm just saying in general. But in order to grow, you have to accept that you're wrong. You have to know that you're wrong. But you know what? I was wrong. I was doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was drawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me change my ways. And I ain't talking about, always this is a conversation you need to have with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got front for us. Tell yourself. But a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. Exactly. A child, a regular little child, but also us, the Most High's children. Us left to ourselves without reproof and correction and the rod of the Father and the rod that he sends through others to humble us, we're going to make our mother ashamed. We're going to make, you know what I'm saying? Like, our life is just going to be very shameful. And if you look out there on social media now, that's what you see. People don't want correction and they acting ashamed. It's a shame. And then you try to correct them and what they say, they want to call you a hater. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nobody called me a hater. I'm just saying in general, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing that they would try to call you. They will. They will. And it's like, you really just genuinely want to help them, but